And welcome to Kentucky Brew Reviews. I'm Radar.
Special K, and tonight we are doing another Rogue beer. We have Shakespeare Stout. Here's to writing your own story. This is a Nitro Stout. It says that Dare, Risk, Dream thing on the back, which every time I see it, I think of it. Every kitchen.
Live, laugh, love.
Yes. Every time I see it.
I wonder if they make posters that just say Dare, Risk, Dream, and you can hang them up, and only sad 30-year-olds will realize what it means.
It's 5.7% alcohol by volume, 60 IBUs. It has this nice little meter telling you how malty. It's mostly pretty malty, pretty bitter, and pretty malt forward, pretty roasty. Not too sweet, not too chocolatey. Pairs well with oysters, shepherd's pie, and s'mores.
I like that it comes with VCR instructions on the back. That's very helpful. I'm excited about that.
So if you don't know what a Nitro beer is...
It's got a widget in it. Did you hear that?
Yeah. If you don't know what a Nitro beer is, it's a beer that's infused with nitrogen instead of CO2. So meaning it's not going to have that fizz like you would expect in a normal beer.
Really difficult to pour them properly into a glass this size.
You have to pour them very hard and down the center. Gotta let them sit. We do have a little bit of surge going on.
Yeah, there was a touch. And there was a widget in there, which is a little, in Guinness it's a ball, and some of them there's a little square thing glued to the bottom of the can, but it's got just a little bit of like starter beer in it and a bunch of nitrogen.
So after you pour Nitro beer, you have to let it sit for a minute to surge until you stop seeing any bubble flow.
Yeah.
You cannot see this beer at all. It's pretty dark.
No.
Head is nice and creamy looking.
Brown. The head is brown. For sure.
That is some weird chocolate smell in there. It's like a...
you can smell... Okay, go ahead, yeah.
It's like almost like a... I don't know, it's like a baker's chocolate mixed with like a little bit of milk chocolate. I don't know, it's
you
hard
can
to explain.
smell the oats in this. If you open a can of oats and get like the dust smell out of it, the dust smell from the oats is in this beer. That's interesting.
Mm-hmm. Well... I can't talk about it anymore. I have to drink it. So.
No. Good.
That is a nice Nitro.
It is good and smooth, like I expect a Nitro to be. Way chocolatier than I was expecting.
A little malty, a lot more roasty than I was expecting.
Yeah.
You get a lot of roasty bitterness and not a hot bitterness in there. Little creamy, but not too creamy. It's not sweet at all. I was expecting it to be a lot sweeter. It's actually quite pleasant because it's not so sweet.
This is smoky and kind of burnt flavored.
This is not a beginner stout, for sure.
No, not really. Not so much.
It's not smooth enough. It's too darkly roasted to get somebody that's new into beer to try something like this. This would be somebody who likes stouts a lot.
It does have like the aftertaste of like a burnt piece of like burnt toast. Mm-hmm. It's got a little bit of burnt toast aftertaste to it.
That being said, the flavors are pretty good, and it still goes down pretty pleasant if you're okay with the bitterness. I like it. I don't love it. It's not the best Nitro I've ever had, but it's not bad for what it is. I mean, Rogues lately have been more miss than hits, but they've had a few here and there. Mm-hmm. This is a 13.65 ounce can. I can't remember what I paid for it, but I know it was under $4 for a can. Closer to like, I think it was like $3.29. I'm not sure. I have it on the video, the pickups video, but I'm not sure what I paid for it. But
I mean, it's not bad. I would have one of these in the refrigerator. It's deep and roasted. I definitely could see myself wanting to have something like this. Not on like a daily basis, but every once in a while.
That bitterness sticks around for a while too. It's
it does.
It's interesting. I'm gonna go ahead and rate this. I like it for what it is. Again, I don't think it's for beginners. I just think I'm gonna give it a solid 6. I think it's above average for a Nitro, but I don't think it's amazing by any means.
Okay.
What are you thinking?
I think I'll give it a 7. I could definitely see myself buying a couple of these. Or if they come in like a 6-pack, buy a 6-pack. Not very often, because I don't think I would be in the mood for one very often. But this would definitely hit the spot on a coldish day on my way home. Mm-hmm. Like, get home, it's early in the morning after work, and like 30-ish degrees outside. walk inside, boom, open one of these up. That would be fantastic.
Sure.
With, magic shepherd's pie that just appears randomly.
It definitely would go well with food. Judging by, and I could see it going real. I was questionable on the s'mores, but after tasting how not sweet it is and how bitter forward it is, it would go well with chocolate and like sweets and stuff like that, especially chocolate marshmallow.
Beef stew. I think
that
this
too
would be really good with beef stew or lentils with some sausage in it.
Just call the beans. Like
really, I just want food with this right now. Like any food.
Yeah. All right, well, that's been our episode. If there's something you'd like to see on the channel, you can leave a comment down below. Don't forget to check us out on Patreon, Facebook, and Instagram. I'm Special K.
I'm Radar. Thanks for watching.